How y'all doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sharise Johnson Moore here. Hello, 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 and welcome to day 16, everyone. Welcome to day 16, and how is everyone doing today? It is another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I know that, I know we almost to Christmas, right? We almost to Christmas. We are almost to Christmas, right? And it is, time to sit down and relax for some of us. Sometimes it's time for us to relax and, time to relax or spend time with the family, things of that media, and hope I spelled that right. T-N-I-T-I-P-S. Okay. All right. So, want to welcome you to day 16 of 30 Days of Visibility. I am Sharise N. Johnson Moore, and I am your publishing consultant and visibility coach. And I wanted to, kind of walk us through, kind of walk and talk us, through a step that is very important to our visibility. And that is how to strategically, promote your book and business through media opportunities. How to strategically promote your book and or your business through media opportunities, okay? Without sounding salesy or uncomfortable, okay? We get uncomfortable sometimes when we, that sometimes we don't. Sometimes when we start doing different things in our business, it calls for us to talk a different way, right? It calls for us to talk a different way and, without sounding salesy or uncomfortable, sometimes, and I have noticed this, well, even with myself, when I first started my business, I had to come out of being afraid to ask for people to buy my stuff, to buy my book. I had to come from out of that and putting a value to it. I was afraid, I was kind of afraid of asking people to buy my stuff. Okay. But there is a way where you won't sound salesy and you won't feel uncomfortable about it. And and media is one of the most powerful ways to build credibility, trust, and awareness when it comes to your products and services. Okay. So I don't want to keep you long today. I do not want to keep you long. We're going to go ahead and go through these 5 points I'm going to give you. Lead with value and not sell. Media audiences want insight, not commercials. Okay. You teach, you inspire, or share transformation first. Okay. Teach, inspire, and share transformation first. When you lead with value, promotion feels natural. When you lead with value, promotion feels natural. Trust opens the door to curiosity of, okay, now let me see what they're talking about and let me, see what kind of products and services they offer, and that is such a thing to really incorporate into your business. Create a clear call to action, okay, CTA as they call it. Create a clear call to action. Always know what you want listeners to do next. Like, invite and share this broadcast if you know someone that is seeking visibility for their products or services or their business as entrepreneurs. Share, comment this video to this video that you see before you and share it with your friends that need help with their visibility for their business. Okay. Always know what you want the listeners to do. I just gave you, I want listeners, watchers, viewers to like, share, comment this video. That was a call to action prompt. Okay. Examples like visit your website. My website, I would say my website is here, and I would love for you to go and visit my website. It is it is a very, very powerful website, and it is www.ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. Okay, ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. And I want you to check out my website, and I want you to go look around, see what what you can purchase, check it out, see if you like it, even leave a comment or like or share for the website. Buy your book, okay? If you have, buy the book, okay? So that means hello everyone, my name is Sharise Johnson Moore, and I have a book. It is entitled Coming to Loving Yourself, and I will greatly appreciate your support if you went to my website to purchase my book, okay? And that is so much, so many things that we have when we ask people to do stuff for us. Now, what I'm about to do is put this in the chat. My website. This is my website link. And then, you want to you want them to join an email list. Okay. Now, let me go get the link for that. See, I have to, I have several things that you can participate in for free. I have several things that you can participate when it comes to my business for free. Okay? You can go look at the website for free. You can join the join the newsletter. I have an email newsletter. You could do that for free. There's so many things that you can do. You can sign up for my newsletter. That is free. You just click on the link in the chat. Click on the link in the chat. I just put that in. The More Connection newsletter. You can sign up for that. There are so many things that you can do, when it comes to your audience. When it comes to your audience and giving them directions, a call to action sequence of what they can do. Okay? Book a session. I have it where you can, where you can book a session with me. You go to the website and you go down to contact. And when you do so, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining my live. I greatly appreciate you coming in and joining the live today. Today we are talking about strategically, being strategic about promoting your book or your business through media opportunities. Okay. Promoting your book or your business through media opportunities. And the first one is lead with value, not a sale. The second one is create a clear call to action. I just gave an example of my website, which I put in the chat. I gave an example about how to purchase the book, how to join it, email list. So I put that link in the chat, the More Connection newsletter, a book session, which is another way of you communicating with your audience of how they can reach you, how you can talk to them, how you can get to know them, things of that nature. Okay. So one clear CTA, which means call to action, is more effective than many. Okay. You can use one, you can use multiples, but always lead with one. So I always have my audience always leading with a call to action of, you can join my newsletter, the email list, when you join, sign up for my newsletter. And newsletter goes out every week, once a week, every Monday. And I also create a audio newsletter, the More Connection audio newsletter, which is found on the More Connection podcast. So I always, and I always put this information inside of the newsletter when I send it out. Okay. Media exposure should move people somewhere. They should move them from watching you to participating in your business. Move from just watching you or seeing you on screen, or or say we met on the social media apps. Say we met on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, and you move them from being just your friend to being in a community that you are putting together. Okay. And number 3, tie your business into the conversation. Tie your book or business into the conversation. Okay? Share stories from your book or client experiences. Position your offer as the solution to the problem discussed. Right? So, right now, I would do the offer of one-on-one visibility coaching sessions. That is what I bring to you as the position of my offer. If you are, kind of curious about how do I start with my visibility, what is visibility? It is to be seen in the marketplace, to be seen visually, to be heard, to be seen. And it is very important that you get your face connected to your business. I've seen a lot of businesses that their owner or the CEO does not involve themselves in the business. They're all about promoting their products. And some businesses, they have it where they promote their products and services. So if you would like a one-on-one visibility session with me, you can schedule yours today. It is a very powerful session, and I want to say it will do wonders for you. Let me see. Let me go over here. Okay. So this is what consists of a one-on-one visibility strategy session with me. It consists of up to 3 hours of one-on-one strategy session. We're going to unlock the potential, full potential as an author, entrepreneur, speaker, creative, by gaining visibility with your brand and your message that it truly deserves. And what I always discuss in this one-on-one visibility plan is a customized visibility action plan. We sit down, we find out, what's missing, what needs to be added, what needs to be taken away. We sit down and personalize the feedback on current marketing efforts. What current marketing have you done with your business? What you can add to the marketing. List of visibility opportunities like interviews for podcasts or collaboration with other businesses, and speaking engagements, and interviews, one-on-one interviews, studio interviews, virtual interviews, things that will really get your business seen the more you talk about it. Because just because you live in the town and everybody in town might know you, don't mean, that you can't spread your wings and fly, and I also work with you when it comes to your visibility checklist. Also, will acquire a visibility checklist. And I work, I like working with first-time authors who want to promote their book, in a powerful, professional way. entrepreneurs building personal brands, speakers looking to land more stages and in interviews, coaches wanting to grow their audience, and identifying visibility gaps in your business marketing. Map out and customize strategies to attract your ideal clients, finding, speaking, podcasting, collaboration opportunities. Learn how to position yourself as an authority. Okay. And that is a one-time session. It could be up to 3 hours. And right now, I got a sale going on for that. And it is so important that we as entrepreneurs have that with us, that we soar. We have to soar, and we have to get out the box. Because this world got 8 billion people on it, 8 billion people. And everybody do not know who you are as an entrepreneur. And so, it's certain things that we must do to put ourselves out there. Okay. Some things we got to do, put ourselves out there. And it has to be done in a manner where you can be seen, be heard. We just can't stay in one place. We have to get out and see the world, travel, go to different conferences, go to different parts of the world, go to, and being seen in this manner always gives you good visibility when you do it this way, when you do it virtually. We had the the COVID, and COVID really brought out a lot of people that were communicating through Zoom. They were still running their businesses with the virtual aspect of talking with their clients. Clients, they had their one-on-one meetings and things like that, or family functions, family events, come in, everybody get a Zoom link and come and check on auntie and them and see how they doing and things of that nature. So the virtual aspect is really important for your business as an entrepreneur. Excuse me. Share stories from your book or client experience. Position your offer as a solution to a problem discussed. Okay. Let your products naturally support the message. Authentic storytelling sells without pressure. I just recently did a conversation on TikTok. Okay. And I talked about how the book Coming to Loving Yourself became to be. How that book became an idea. How did it manifest itself? How did it, what was the book about and what inspired me to write it? So, and you got to, talk about how you came up with the business idea, how you came up with, okay, well, I wanna start my own business, but what is my business gonna be about? You can go into detail about that. It's all about a story. Tell your story. Tell how things came to be and how you had it. It went from an idea to an actual concept, and it became a legitimate business. You can even do your backstories. Okay, well, I went. I give you this example. For my birthday, July the 24th and 2000 and okay, what day was that? 2016. That was the day that I filed for my EIN for my business and became a legitimate business owner with my own EIN. And I went and then I registered my business with the state. That was a couple of years afterwards, but it all got done in a process. And you talk about those things. You talk about how the business, you had an idea. Okay, I want to make T-shirts. Okay, I want to make T-shirts. I want to make the coffee mugs. I want to do the specialized coffee mugs, and I want to do certain, certain items, purchase items, specialty items, things of that nature. Talk about your backstory, how this idea came to be. Number 4 is promote beyond the interview. Okay. I always tell my entrepreneur friends, share the clips, the quotes, and the graphics after the appearance. Don't just leave it on the person that's hosting to share you having an interview. Please do not just leave it on the host to spread the word about you going to be on their show. Okay? You have to be in charge of your own visibility. You have to be in charge of your own visibility for your business. Do not leave everything in someone else's hands to do for you when you can do it for yourself. Okay? Tag the host and thank them publicly. Tag the host and thank them publicly. Repost across platforms for extended reach. Okay? Just cause you're on Instagram, don't forget about Facebook. Don't forget about if you have a Facebook account, if you got Instagram, if you got TikTok, tell everybody. Tell everybody about what you're doing when it comes to your interviews. I don't care if it's a podcast, if they just hear your voice, if it's a virtual, if it is a virtual, like we sit in front of camera, one-on-one, you've seen those interviews like that. Tell people about what you're doing because you are building a community of followers, of supporters, of investors, I call them, because they're investing in what you're doing. They're buying your books, they're buying your products, they're buying your services, so they are your community. So, and do you realize that when you do your interviews, whether it's virtual, live, audio, however it is up for a lifetime. It is up for a lifetime. Hello, hello, hello. And I greatly appreciate everyone coming in. How is everyone doing today? If you could put in the chat where you are from, so I can get a understanding of how many people am I reaching? How many people do I reach when I do my lives? And you can put that in the chat. I am from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. So that's like 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Okay. That's where I'm doing this live from right now. Okay. So, that one interview can serve you for weeks. I'm still getting views on videos I did like 4 years ago on my YouTube channel. I'm still getting hits. I'm still getting clicks. I'm still, and I want to let you know this one, right? If you have a podcast, do you know you can connect your podcast to your YouTube channel? If you have a podcast that's on Spotify for creators or any podcast that you are connected to, whether it's Apple, Google, Amazon Music, whatever, you can link that podcast to your YouTube channel. I just want to give y'all that, right? And do you know people when people go into your YouTube channel, they can also watch your podcast episodes as well or listen to your podcast episodes as well. I get a lot of plays on my podcast on my YouTube channel. I'm sitting there like, really? It's like more people listen over here on YouTube than they do on the actual podcast. I'm just saying, it's they running neck and neck. I'm gonna say it like that, right? So don't despise integrating your social media apps with your YouTube channel or with integrating them together, because that also keeps you from having to go from one app to the next app. I gotta go over here and post on this. I gotta go to Facebook. I gotta go to Instagram. I gotta go to TikTok. I gotta go to fan base. All them integrated together. If you post on one and they're integrated, they're connected together, you can turn around and you just post one time, and that's how you are distributing your visibility. Okay? Just wanna let you know that one. Okay, number 5 is track media-driven results. Track media-driven results. Watch website traffic. Okay, I look at my analytics every day. Analytics every day for all of the things that I do. I watch my website traffic. I watch the sales. I watch my inquiries. I watch my bookings. And normally my bookings go through Honeybooks. So Honeybooks gives me the understanding of how many people that came in this month for inquiries in the month of December. How many people looked at the link? That means inquired about the link, clicked the link, click on the link, went in, but did not purchase anything. Okay? Or they went the link and they purchased. And when they purchase or they set up a meeting or interview or anything of that nature, I always get the notifications in Honeybooks that someone has purchased Entrepreneur Corners interview, one-on-one, the one-on-one strategy, visibility coaching session, things of that nature, and it gives me my information with my analytics. Track which platforms bring the most engagement. Okay, track which platform brings you the most engagement. Whether it is TikTok, whether it is Instagram, whether it is Facebook, whether it is your YouTube page, always track your platforms. Media visibility is measurable. Okay, it is measurable. Data helps you refine your strategy. So at the end of this month, well, I say the end of this is 16th. So at maybe the last week, maybe the last 3 days, I will take a 1 day to go through my analytics for this month and also review my whole 12-month year to figure out which platform, no matter, which platform I'm using gives me better results. Okay? So, always keep up with the numbers. Always keep up with your numbers, because you never know. You never know. That's like right now, I looked at my analytics for my Facebook page. I'll give you this example. I realized if I don't post a lot, people don't look at my posts. If I don't post a lot, when I did that post publishing power moves segment for 30 days, I would put the posted video, then I post a clip that go with that video, and I would send them to the YouTube channel. Okay, this time I haven't been able to do it that way. I would just post, say I'm going to be, for this, the visibility. I am just posting, letting you know that you come in, or you can come in at 6 o'clock every evening, and I'm not posting a clip with it. I'm not posting a clip. I'm not uploading a clip. I'm not really doing too much advertising with this because I'm quite busy, okay? But I realized something. I had to take my time to really sit down and do all of these things. And it is very, very time consuming. So this is another one I want to give y'all a heads up with. I know a lady by her name is Lady of Wisdom. Lady of Wisdom. And she is teaching she's teaching other entrepreneurs how to use AI as a team. Okay. She's teaching other entrepreneurs how to use AI as a team. If you do not have a team like a virtual assistant, a social media manager, secretary, your accountant, things of that nature, you could turn around and learn how to use AI to be your team for your business. And I kind of find that kind of like I want to learn. So always, and that is the thing about entrepreneurship, is you always want to learn something new when it, learn, get that knowledge because, it can do wonders for your business. It can do wonders for your business when you go to school learn about marketing, or you learn about launching, when you learn about how to present your offers, things of that nature. And so, always be ready and willing to learn. Okay, so let's go through these 5 again, then I'll let y'all go for the evening. Okay? 1 is lead with value, not the sale. Number 2 is create a call to action. Number 3 is tie your book or business into the conversation. Okay. 4, promote beyond the interview. 5, track media-driven results. Okay. So here is your day 16 assignment. Write down 1 offer you want to promote through media and the 1 call to action you'll use consistently. Let me say that again. Write down 1 offer you want to promote through media and 1 call to action you'll use consistently. Okay. And if you want a personalized support of building a media visibility strategy that promotes your book or your business effectively, I invite you to book a one-on-one visibility coaching session with me. I have put the link in the chat. It is one-on-one visibility coaching session, and I have that as 50% off until the end of the month. Okay, I have it for 50% off until the end of the month, last day of the month at midnight. When we turn around and go into 2026, this offer will be closed. Okay, at midnight. Okay, so I'm taking bookings up until midnight. Okay, and if this series has been a blessing to you, please do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to support the broadcast. Okay, you can donate through Cash App, PayPal, or Stripe. Okay, so if this series has been a blessing to you, support support the business, support. All donations are welcome, and every seed helps me continue showing up and serving you in this manner. Okay. All right. So tomorrow, I want us to be ready for day 17. For day 17, oh my goodness, what we gonna get for day 17, child? Day 17, day 17. Day 17, we are doing the value of professional visibility services and why you need them. The value of professional visibility services and why you need one. Okay, that is our topic for tomorrow. I greatly appreciate everyone being in the space today. And I will see you tomorrow for day 17 of 30 days of visibility with Sharise N. Johnson Moore, owner of Sharise N. Johnson Moore LLC, your publishing consultant and visibility coach. All right, babies, I talk to y'all tomorrow. I love you. Y'all have a blessed evening.